Hello and welcome to the history of movie theaters and drive-ins for the Atlanta area for 1990 to 1999. Here are the movie listings for 1990. (1990) George Leffen takes back the Garden Hills screening room and the plaza from Hoyts on January 18th. The Litchfield Cinemas opens in Marietta on February 23rd. Cinemark opens the Movies 10 in Fayetteville in October. O'Neill Theaters opens the Northeast Plaza Cinemas with 12 screens on October 12th, showing movies on a discount policy. 1991. In January, Cineplex Odeon closes the Phipps Plaza Theaters. In October, Regal Cinemas takes over Litchfield Cinemas. Story Theaters expands the town's cinemas in Kennesaw 8 to 12 screens on December 20th. The cinema in Drafthouse, North Springs opens. The UA Greenbrier Cinemas are sold to new owners. 1992. On July 3rd, the Franklin Plaza Cinemas charges only 1 cent admission during matinees. The Delk 10 in Marietta is opened by Story Theaters on November 10th. AMC opens the Phipps Plaza 12 on November 20th. The Fernbank IMAX opens in Marietta. Capitol Cinemas takes over the Franklin Cinemas in Marietta. The Town and Country 3 reopens. The Fayette Triple Cinemas in Fayette are opened by Capitol Cinemas. These theaters closed in 1992. 1993. The Cineplex Odeon Promenade in Smyrna closes on April 13th. United Artists takes over Hoyts Cinemas in the Atlanta area on June 25th. The Movies 8 in Buford opens on August 13th. The Georgia Theater Company opens the Park 12 in Marietta on December 17th. The cinema in Drafthouse, North Springs is renamed Cinema Grill. The Sherwood in Gainesville closes. 1994. O'Neill Theaters opens the Outlet Mall Cinema 12 in Duluth on April 1st. AMC opens the Mansell Crossing 14 in Alpharetta featuring stadium seating, the first for AMC on June 24th. O'Neill Theaters opens the Avondale Mall Cinema 16 in Decatur showing movies on a discount policy on July 8th. United Artists opens the North Point Market in Alpharetta with 8 screens on August 26th. The Snellville Oaks 14 is opened by Story Theaters on December 16th. On December 23rd, AMC expands the Phipps Plaza 12 to 14 screens. These cinemas closed in 1994. 1995. May 26th, Leffen Theaters opens the Marietta Star with 3 screens. King's Cinemas reopens the Cobb Center 6 in Marietta. In June, Carmike Cinemas takes over Cineplex Odeon in the Atlanta area except for the Memorial Square Cinemas. United Artists opens the Perimeter Point 10 on November 17th, their last in the Atlanta area. These cinemas closed in 1995. (1996) On February 2nd, Regal Cinemas takes over Story Theaters. AMC opens the Colonial 18 in Lawrenceville on March 29th, starting the Megaplex building boom. Regal Cinemas expands the Riverdale Cinemas 10 to 14 screens on June 21st. Sony Theaters opens the Magic Johnson 12 on November 15th. The AMC North DeKalb Mall 16 in Decatur opens on December 13th. These cinemas closed in 1996. (1997) Carmike Cinemas opens the Carmike 12 in Snellville on May 2nd. The Roswell Mall Cinema 10 is reopened by StarTime Cinemas on May 23rd. AMC opens its first dine-in cinema, the Buckhead Backlit Cinema and Cafe 6 on June 6th at the site of the AMC Tower 6. The Georgia Theater Company opens the Cherokee 16 in Woodstock on November 21st. AMC opens the Southlake Pavilion 24 in Morrow on November 21st. The brand new Southlake Pavilion 24 was outbid by the older Southlake 84 Titanic. These cinemas closed in 1997. (1998) The Carmike 10 in Newnan opens on March 6th. In June, the North 85 Drive-In closes for a construction of a new 24-screen cinema to be built by Regal Cinemas. In the middle of the year, the Movies 400 opens in Cumming with 12 screens. Cinemark opens the Tinseltown, USA on September 4th in Fayetteville. General Cinema opens the Parkway Point 15 on November 13th. Carmike Cinemas opens the Riverstone 15 in Canton on December 11th. O'Neill Outlet Mall 12 in Duluth is renamed Venture Cinema 12. These cinemas closed in 1998. 1999. Regal Cinemas opens the Medlock Crossing 18 in Jones Creek on February 12th. The Regal Cinemas Hollywood 24 opens on May 19th at the site of the old 85 Drive-In.
Fear attracts the fearful, the strong, the weak, the innocent, the corrupt. Fear is my ally.
AMC opens the Barrett Commons 24 on July 2nd. Regal Cinemas opens the Mall of Georgia Cinemas in Buford with 20 screens in Georgia's first 3D IMAX on August 13th. Regal Cinemas opens the Arbor Place in Douglasville on October 15th. On November 19th, Regal Cinemas opens the Regal 22 at Austell. Also, on November 19th, Regal Cinemas expands the town 12 to 16 screens in Kennesaw. This marks the end of the megaplex boom. The Lawrenceville Town Center 10 becomes the Town Center Value 10 on November 25th. Carmike Cinemas takes over the Covington Square 8 in Lithonia. These cinemas closed in 1999. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.